All right, astronomy lesson 5.1, basic sky motion. All right, so there's two types that we're going to talk about in the basic section. The first type is diurnal, which is our daily motion. So we have our stars and our planets and the sun. They're all rising in the east. They're setting in the west. So Earth is rotating. It's making a complete circle, which is 360 degrees. It does so in approximately 24 hours. So if you take that 360 divided by 24 hours, you get 15 degrees per hour. You take that same 15, and what you can end up getting is approximately 1 degree every 4 minutes. So that, in terms of how we are separating our night sky, is going to be very important in identifying what's happening. Alright, so stars fall in two groups. The first group is known as circumpolar. They never rise or set, so they're constantly circling the pole, just like their name suggests. Group 2 are equatorial constellations. These are the ones that rise and set. So in the northern hemisphere, our circumpolar stars, we have Ursa Minor, which is attached to a very popular star known as Polaris, or the North Star, which is only about 1 degree off from the North Celestial Pole. So this is our topward view. We also have Ursa Major, which has the very famous asterism, the Big Dipper, Cassiopeia, my personal favorite, followed by Perseus over here, Cepheus over here, Draco the Dragon. These are all circumpolar stars in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere. These are all newer constellations as far as constellation goes. So they have more of modern names. Reticulum, Pictor, Octans, Indus, Phoenix. So these ones were added once we started exploring from our Western civilization afterwards. Notice that there is no south star. There's no there's no south star or north star equivalent in the south. There is no star that is there. So we're kind of lucky having this star right here. So Polaris right now is very lucky. It won't always be there, but for the next few thousand years, we should be good to go. All right. Here we have some time-lapse photos. So if you're in the North Pole, Q Igloo, what you're going to see are these trails here as the stars circulate. This is a time-lapse photo, so this is not actually what they look like. This is taken up directly upwards, and what you're seeing is this time-lapse, which is giving you these light trails. If you're at the equator, that would look a little bit different. Picture the Earth being kind of on its side. Now, in class, I showed this using a boiling flask. So if you wait just one moment. Okay, and I'm back. So this is our boiling flask. If we are looking at it, these constellations right here, which are fictitious, thanks to the very great Artis Harold. Miss you, Artis. We'll see you later, for sure. Right here, if we're at the equator and we're rotating it around this way, we notice that our constellations are making this nice loop that way. Whereas if we're in the northern hemisphere and we're rotating, same direction, we're seeing that they're making a circular loop that way. Alright, so that should about wrap it up for today until 5.2 coordinate systems. I'll see you then.